Hi, this is Adam Gartenberg, and today I'm going to talk about how you can deliver world-class employee experience using HCL connections. So we know that successful organizations understand how to leverage their human capital. Being human means to think, create, engage, share, to connect. This understanding is driving our mission for HCL Connections, and we know that there's no place that is more important than for human resource organizations like yours. Let's take a look at how you can deliver a world-class employee experience for your organization. To start, we recognize that as an HR leader, you have a lot on your plate. Gartner recently surveyed 843 HR leaders around the world, and there were 3 initiatives that clearly emerged as priorities for HR that will likely sound familiar to you. The first is building critical skills and competencies for the organization. Next, strengthening the current and future leadership bench, ensuring that there's a strong pool of talent to continue and grow the business. And then third is improving the employee experience. We know that an engaged workforce is directly tied to higher productivity, lower turnover, and a host of other benefits that lead directly to an organization's top and bottom lines. Of course, no environment is without its challenges, and your world is no exception. A hot labor market means that you are fighting to attract and retain the best talent, and strategic workforce planning takes on a new urgency. The digital disruption continues to impact the competitiveness of all businesses, and HR must keep up with expectations being set by the applications people use in their everyday lives. Structural and political changes, bringing in issues such as pay equality and the Me Too movement, are impacting the workforce, and many organizations are fighting against a decline in discretionary effort tied to low employee engagement. We feel that Connections is well designed to help you succeed in the current reality we all live in, while helping you accomplish the objectives discussed earlier. We recognize that people power your business and have designed Connections to power your people. Let's take a closer look at just what this looks like. When we say that people power your business, we mean that we want to help you harness that power, the insights, relationships, networks, strength of relationships. If you can make your employees more engaged, you can help them and your organization be more successful. We know that relationships and expertise are the pillars of successful teams. Connections maps out the path to bringing people with the right expertise together. Next, we're focusing on personalization and intelligence. We all want to be fully engaged, but every day we're dealing with information overload. We have an opportunity to make engagement unique, cut down on distraction, and help people focus on what's most important to them. Connections gives you what you need in that moment, managing tailored spaces that are fit for each purpose, intelligently surfacing work items that require your attention, providing you content where you need it. And then third, Connections is the pulse of the organization. Across various work streams, Connections combines people, content, applications, events, and more, giving you that single pane of glass that lets you keep your finger on the pulse of your organization. So, what is Connections? Connections provides a broad range of capabilities and benefits for the organization, ranging from sharing profiles and skills, or establishing shared team, organization, and community workspaces, to file sharing. Allows you to easily share and discover the people, expertise, content, and knowledge that you need when you need it, while also providing a means to foster two-way engagement across all levels of the organization. Importantly, Connections provides a single environment that your whole organization can use to grow, starting with the work you do every day, dealing with file storage and sharing, task and project management, up through the work with your team, communicating and coordinating on tasks and projects, and then up to departmental level work, and finally to the whole organization, encompassing things like self-service policies and benefits, reducing the need for calls into the HR help desk, for example. Let's look at a few ways that this can be applied in your organization. Connections can help you maintain employee morale and retention. For example, engaging with senior leadership through blog posts and two-way comments, public recognition and badges on profile pages, and surveys to help promote feedback. Connections can help you streamline your onboarding process to maximize the time to productivity for new hires by, for example, setting up a pre-hire community, posting handbooks and policies online, and using discussion forums and FAQs to ensure that new hires get their questions answered quickly. Connections Touchpoint is a new onboarding wizard designed just for this situation and will ensure that new employees start off connecting to the relevant network and with the communities and interests they need to hit the ground running on day one. To retain expertise, you can create an alumni community for past employees who want to stay in touch. You can also do things like offer incentives for sharing information, as well as leverage searchable forums, blogs, and wikis. Connections can also help you build critical skills, for example, by centralizing content and training material and offering discussion forums to encourage peer-to-peer knowledge transfer, all of which should help reduce the demand for HR staff to respond to requests directly. You can also use surveys to assess knowledge, acquisition, or related topics. And then one final area I want to touch on is the way that connections can be used to foster two-way communication and engagement through organization-wide landing pages with built-in commenting and intranet homepages for the business or individual to ensure alignment with corporate vision and culture. So, Connections has a robust roadmap to deliver innovation today and into the future, and we hope you'll take a closer look. You can find additional information on our YouTube channel, including short hands-on demonstrations of all the capabilities I mentioned here, and a lot more. Thank you for your time.